what I want.
Yes. Yes, it's something was it here before that statue?
No,
Or just down there a little bit? Everything seems still a bit familiar, even after all this time. It's very nice. I like the roundabouts.
Much changes. The only thing is those two blocks here.
Oh, blimey, yes, they are big, aren't they?
They want to copy the small, that 9/11 blocks.
Oh, I see.
Small copy.
Okay, well, it's not too close to the Arab-speaking world for that.
No,
don't want to start tempting them.
They are not tempting Romanians.
Okay. Well, that's probably because you're not really fighting them much.
No, we have troops in Afghanistan, but we are not involved actually in the fight.
I see. And now the French are in Mali, yes?
Yes,
so
I saw
they've done that alone, I think. They've basically done it on their own.
But they want help from European countries.
Yes, they asked Britain for help. Britain agreed to help them.
They already started to bomb some.
Yeah, bombing civilians, unfortunately, which isn't very good.
They say this morning there are already a couple of hundred deaths.
Yeah. Well, the French have a tendency, when they go in, they fight hard. The Americans were very dismissive of the French military effort over Iran and called them cheese-eating surrender monkeys. But I don't think that anybody would have said that to Napoleon or any of his... They were fierce. They were really fierce.
The French, they are good.
Yeah.
They have that legionary.
Yeah, the French Foreign Legion, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I think they are the best after the SS, I think.
Yeah. Well, the Israeli army, of course, is very, very highly trained.
Yes, I heard.
But yeah, it's the French are they don't mess around either.
Yeah.
This looks, on the subject of the French, this looks a bit like L'Arc de Triomphe, doesn't it?
Yes.
And if you missed the fact that it's yellow in the middle, it almost looks like a French flag. But it's got yellow in place of the white, which the French would have, yeah? But otherwise, very...
This is the small version. This is one that was built in 1961, I think. I'm not sure. Yes, 1961 was built, this one.
Nice. So that was under Ceausescu already, was it?
Yeah.
Aha.
It was built by, I think, King Carol for the liberator from the Romanian people.
I drove here once in my own car all the way down through Romania, but it was the summer. I don't fancy doing it in the winter. I know what your mountains look like.
Yeah, the mountains with snow, they're like all mountains in the world with snow.
Yeah. And if you have quite steep and windy paths in the snow, then you better be very careful and take a lot of time. It would take a long, long time to get here, I think, to drive safely through that.
Because we don't have the highway, that's why.
Yeah. But I mean, how would you want to build a highway over some of the mountains you've got? It would be very expensive, I think, to cut through.
No, you know, but here in Romania, they told on TV that we have the most expensive price for the highway.
Cost of building it?
The cost of the building.
Yeah. Well,
between 5 and 10 million euro for 1 kilometer of highway.
Yes, well, you know what causes that sort of thing. And we have that problem in Poland, even on flat land. The highways cost a lot more than people think because people don't factor elements of incompetence and even corruption into the
same here.
yeah. This is all very nice.